Good morning, St. John's. I hope you're doing well. Sometimes small acts of kindness make a really big difference. And I want to share a story with you about this. This week I was at a retirement home. I do a communion service at two separate retirement homes once a month. And I was at one of them this week, and I had just gotten done sharing my small sermon. They're not as long as the ones I do in church on Sunday. I think they would fall asleep. But just a small reflection, and then I opened it up for a time for us to share and interact with the idea. And there's this one guy that's always there, and he is hard of hearing. He never hardly says anything. He just kind of sits there, and then when we're done with the service, he leaves. This time he wanted to share something, and it was funny because it had nothing to do with the message. We were talking about Ukraine. We were talking about kind of big things, and he said, on Valentine's this year, 12 people from my church signed a Valentine's card and sent it to me. And he was so excited. He was like looking around the table, like, can you believe that people would do something so amazing? And I was sitting there, I was so happy for him to see how happy he was. In the back of my mind, I was thinking, wow, this is something so simple, just a card, and a bunch of people just signed it and they sent it to him. And in his world of limited interaction and connection with people, there was just, it was huge. It was amazing. And I kind of just left the service and thinking about, sometimes it's not so hard to make a big difference. It all has to do with, the right act of kindness at the right time in someone's life. And what I did is when I got home, I received this letter. I hope you guys also received it from Nourishing Bethesda. And I was reading through it, and I kind of made a connection between these two things. This idea of small things making a big impact, and reading about this amazing ministry of St. John's that is making a huge impact in people's lives with, like relatively few resources. And I wanted to invite you to consider the ways in which your small gift can make a big difference. So I just went online, actually right before I recorded this video. I went on our St. John's website. I went to the tab that said give, and then donate now. And I scrolled down to where it says give to Nourishing Bethesda. And I gave $100. And for me, that's like if I were to go to the grocery store to shop for someone to eat for the week. The amazing thing, though, is that with Nourishing Bethesda, because of all the partnerships that they have, each dollar goes so much further. So if I were to spend $100 at a grocery store, that would be 4 times less than the bang for the buck that I can give by giving to Nourishing Bethesda and providing food for other people. And so I wanted to just invite you to consider making a donation this Lent. This is Nourishing Bethesda's appeal for us to give them the resources that they need. We're so blessed to have all the volunteers that are needed right now to make this ministry happen. And every dollar makes a difference. So I want to invite you to join me in supporting Nourishing Bethesda. This is a way of letting small acts of kindness make a huge impact. And I just think about the people who are receiving meals every week, for whom this is a huge deal, because they really count on this type of giving. So thank you, St. John's, for being the generous parish you are. Thank you to all of our Nourishing Bethesda volunteers for making this happen. I want to thank John Ross for his leadership. And let's continue to do the great work that God calls us to do. Blessings, everyone. I'll see you on Sunday.